Good morning, guys. Today is Monday, and today we're just gonna show you what we sold. It wasn't a very good Sunday. We sold about 3 items, so at least we sold something though. And then we're gonna do some testing. This week is gonna be a bit weird for us because, as you know, the wife and the kids have been with me 100% of the time, and that's because it's summer and my wife is a teacher and she starts back to work. She starts working again on this Friday. So yeah, we're gonna have to, there's gonna be an adjustment like there always is every summer. Going into the school year, there's an adjustment as far as schedule and workflow and things to that effect. The kids are going to be with me though for 6 days, so that'll be Friday and then the full week of the following week. I don't know if that's making any sense, but yeah, the next full week afterwards. Mama Snake might pick them up on occasion throughout the week, take them up to school, so they can, hang out there, get ready for the school year as well. So we'll see how that all works out. Tomorrow, I think we're going to do some thrift store hopping, and yeah, I'm not exactly sure yet, but I think that's what we're going to do. And we're talking about like little mom and pop thrift stores, not the GW. I think on Wednesday, we have to bring in the car, the van, in the morning so that it can start, so they can start the repairs on it. And we also have a doctor's appointment at some point this week. We're supposed to be getting a call from them today so we can schedule that. So yeah, back to what I was talking about for Wednesday. So Wednesday when we drop off the vehicle, we'll probably hit a couple G-dubs. So, but again, it's going to be a bit weird because we know it's a short week. Friday, we normally do a little bit of yard selling in the morning. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do that this Friday because, again, the wife starts work this Friday. So we'll kind of see. I'm done rambling. I'll show you what's sold. All right. So the first thing is a Tommy Bahama. This is a Relax size 2XB. This is 100% Pima cotton, similar to the one we sold the other day. This sold for $29.99, free ship. All right, this came from the big lot, the big $275 video game lot from the callback. And this sold for, this is a GameCube red card. This sold for, I'll tell you 1 second. Alright, this sold for $23.99, free ship. And I had 2 of these, but one of these did come from the video game lot as well. This is a aftermarket 360 controller, but it's very, very cool. It's called the Afterglow, and the whole thing like glows blue. It looks really awesome. And this sold for $15.99, free ship. All right, so let's get these packed up. That weighs 8 ounces. All right, and that's looks like it comes out to $3.22 to ship. Video games are going a little bubble mailer. You know, fits right in. Alright, that's going to go medium mail. Yep, $2.75 medium mail. Now I've heard some places from some people that their post offices don't like video games being classified as medium mail, but I don't see why. I cleared with my local post office, and video games are media, so yep, no issue there. Alright, so this is going to go in a little box. I'm going to have to get more of these boxes. These are 8x6x4s. I'm starting to run low. Just get some void fill. These are really fluffy ones. Nice and packed tight. There's not going to be any movement whatsoever. See that? Alright, and that weighs 12 ounces. This one unfortunately was a little pricier. This is going to Puerto Rico, and it was $4.06. So I think that's quite pricey for a 12-ounce item, to be honest with you. But here's what it is. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put these by the front door. Yeah, so everything that sold today went free ship. I wouldn't say I make it a rule to send everything free shipping that's under a pound, but there is quite a bit that I do send free ship. There's also quite a bit that that's under a pound, but I do charge shipping for. So it's really up to you on that. But I would not recommend sending anything free shipping that is over a pound, unless that's your business model. To each his own. But that's probably something I'll stay away from, and the reason I stay away from that model is because eventually, in my opinion, it's going to catch up to them. And reason being is because shipping prices are not coming down anytime soon, or probably ever. Inflation is something that's more likely to happen. And year over year, I think I've been doing this for a couple of years now, every single year there is a rise in shipping costs. So those who are hanging their hat and their business model is this free shipping, it's going to catch up to them. At some point they're not going to be able to sustain that, in my opinion. So anyway, let's get to testing. Looks like the first thing up the bat here is a VCR. This is a 4-head Magnavox. Looks like I gotta do some cleaning there. It looks like a scratch, but it's not. is 99% alcohol, otherwise also known as, I should say, IPA. It's a little bit difficult. Alright, there we go. Came right off. Looks like they put a price tag or something on it. Alright. Oh man, this was zip tied. What the? That's interesting. Being that there's only 4 items, I'm going to try not to fast forward through all of this. And actually just try to show you most of it. We get those RCAs. You guys can see here, I twisty tied a group of different cables together so that they're not like all over the place. So this is kind of like the, this has the component, the regular VGA, and then also an HDMI on it, all twisty tied together. So. Easier for me to manage that way, I guess. AT01. Interesting. Hope this thing is worth a little something. Alright. I mean, I picked it up for a couple bucks, maybe like $2, so if it's worth $19.99 or whatever, it still makes money. Fired right up. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Oh no. Where's my source button? There it is. There we go. I was looking for the volume. Here it is. Okay, volume is working. It's clear for a VHS. This is what a good VHS video looks like. Alright, perfectly fine. Well, let's check some buttons here. Fast forward. Rewind. Play. Stop. Play again. Awesome. Fortunately, these channel buttons can't really test unless you had cable running through your VHS and then running back out to your TV. Alright, and then let's try the power button. Power button works. Okay, and let's hit play. Yeah, this thing runs nice. And then hit eject. There you go. This Magnavox is in perfect working order. if I'll need these. The next couple items are audio based, so that's going to be interesting. I need to get a little setup with like a little speaker and stuff like that. So, but it's funny because I have some speakers, the Bose, and then I have a receiver. And then I also have a subwoofer. So I think all of them can be kind of tested at the same time. Now, if there's a problem, then I'll have to eliminate items to figure out what's working and what's not, though. That's going to be weird. Anyway, we're going to do what we do. Okay, so this is the receiver. This is a Marantz that I found at Goodwill for $4. I was really surprised. Now, usually, well, I won't say usually, my fear is that maybe it was $4 because they tested it and it doesn't work. But for $4 I picked it up regardless, because I think if it doesn't work, I can still put it up maybe for auction or for parts not working, and it should still sell. Yeah, so not too worried about it. Very small investment. And this, if it works, it should go for about $75. So let's hope it works. Let me go get the other two items, because like I said, they're probably going to, I'm going to test them all together. Yeah. This is in pretty good condition. Doesn't have any dings or dents or anything like that. So we'll see. Okay, here's the subwoofer that I have to test. It's dusty in there. Okay. Okay, let me grab the speakers. Alright, so here we have the Marantz receiver, a Yamaha subwoofer. Oof. Now this is a little like home entertainment, like movie surround sound system. Let's see, TV's getting unplugged. Alright, so let me get all the wires I need first here. Okay, looks like I need the RCAs again, which I just put away, so I do need those. Alright, I got this bag here. I should have a subwoofer cable in here somewhere. Yep, right here. There we go. You know what? Let me just grab a little pair of RCAs right here too. I don't have to get the big old wire up. Alright guys, so the issue I was running into real quick there was that I don't have a source. So I think next time I go, hit some yard sales, I think I'm gonna buy like a little cheap, like a little Walmart DVD players that people have like hundreds of that they sell for like $1 or $2, and start using that as a source for testing receivers and stuff. So right now what we're going to do is we're just going to use the Dreamcast that I haven't had time to hook up in the game room yet as the source. So I'm running the video directly into the TV, so we have the video from the Dreamcast, and then the sound, the right and left channels, into the receiver. So this particular receiver does not have the RCA outs. It has the pre-outs, which are designed to go into another, like an amplifier, if you didn't want to use the power of this receiver. That's not going to work for testing these particular Bose speakers out, because of the fact that they run off of RCA. And this also does not have the subwoofer out either, but you can hear it. You can hear it working when I put my finger on the connection here. So unfortunately, this unit I'm not going to be able to test these two speakers out with, the subwoofer and this. But what I can do with this is I believe I can run the Dreamcast directly into this for sound. So we're going to try that in a minute. Let's get the Marantz rolling here. So let's see if we got sound. One second. Let's hook up the front speakers here. Okay, there we go. Let's see if we got power. I'm going to turn this on. There we go. We have power. You should be able, hopefully you can see it, but it's on. Alright, now let's power the Dreamcast on. Hopefully we get sound. There we go. You're getting sound. Go. Let's check a couple other channels. Okay, let's check. Looks good. Try this. There we go. I'm probably going to have to test the surround off of a different, in a different room. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to test the surround in here. I'm going to have to do this in another room. But so far, everything seems to be working just fine. There's no antenna hooked up. I was kind of seeing if it'll get a channel. Looks like this needs an antenna source, but it's working. It's searching through channels. The buttons are working. The search up and down. The preset button is working. Everything seems to be good. What I can do is I'm going to test the other channels for audio. Put this back on here. So we know CD's working. The problem with not having the remote is that I can't change the source. So like this tape has a pass-through, has an in and out. So let me do this. I'm gonna test these speakers out real quick by running. These are the Bose. Yeah, they're working. I plugged the Dreamcast directly into the Bose. So the Bose are working. I can take the Bose out of the equation. Go ahead and get these wrapped up. All right. As far as this Marantz, I'm going to say it is working. Now, unfortunately, a couple things I can't test. All the channels work. Well, yeah. All of the component channels work. All the buttons are functioning. Volume, this input, all the inputs on the back, the pre-outs, I'm sure fine. Those hardly ever go out. I can't test it because I don't have another amplifier that I'm going to run this through. All the channels back here work. The only ones that I can't test are the surround. But if any of the speakers are going to go out, it's going to be the fronts. They're the most used. Surround, as you guys know, if you guys know, I don't know, it's usually a lot lower volume than the others, and there has to be a signal sent out to them for that surround sound feel. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test that in another room. All right, and then actually I'm gonna test that now. I'll be back with you. All right, guys. So this guy's done. Tested to be in full working order, and like I said, I don't know if you caught it before. This should go for about $75. So definitely a good find for $4. Only thing I haven't been able to test yet is this, but I'm pretty sure it is working because of this. But, see, I made the mistake. I originally purchased this for us, for our game room, and I made the mistake of looking it up, and it goes for anywhere between 50 and 75 as well. So, I'm probably going to test it out in the room, in the game room, but I haven't quite decided whether or not I'm going to sell it. I may sell this one and wait for another one, a cheaper one. I don't really need like or high-end speaker system in the game room there, you know. So like a little Sony subwoofer, you know, would do just fine. Yeah, so not sure about that yet. But anyway, I think that concludes the video. So tomorrow, like I said, we may be going out and do some thrift store hopping, some mom and pop shops around the area. I'm not 100% guaranteed on that because, again, you know, there's some things that are coming up this week, the doctor's appointment and stuff like that, which still hasn't been set. Waiting for the call on that. We are going to hit a couple of G-dubs on Wednesday. Thursday, I'm not sure yet. So we'll keep you guys posted. But it's going to be an interesting week for us. So anyway, don't forget to hit that like, that subscribe, and don't forget to share. Until next time.